Hey, this is Andrew Brown from Exam Pro, and we are looking at Azure support plans. And so we have 4 support plans. We have Basic, Developer, Standard, and Professional Direct. Technically, we have 5 if we count Enterprise. I don't think it's going to be on the exam, and there's not a lot of information around it because you got to call sales to find out that those Enterprise price and support. So let's just go through the difference between these things because it's definitely important for your exam. So we're looking at the basic support plan, and everybody gets the basic support plan when you sign up. You get email support only for billing and account. So if you have any questions about your bills or questions about your account, you can get answers from support. Now, for Developer Standard and Professional Direct, you get tech support, and you get email tech support for all levels. And generally, if we're talking just for developer, they're only going to reply during the business hours. But if you had Standard or Professional Direct, they have people answering emails 24/7 around the clock. I think the general response time for email support, no matter what level it is about 24 hours. But it's just going to vary. So I would say that if you need something that is more urgent, then you're going to want that phone support. And so phone support is for Standard and Professional Direct, and that's 24/7. So if it's a Saturday and it's 9 p.m. and you need to call support, you can do that. And sometimes you only have to wait 10 to 15 minutes. I'm not sure if Azure has chat, but it's very common for cloud service providers to provide both chat and phone support, and you wait 10 to 15 minutes and you get access there. Now, for third-party support, if you are using technologies like Ruby on Rails, Spring, Django, those things aren't really part of Azure. They're third-party software that you're using to build your web application, and Azure is going to try to do their best effort to support you, even though it's not what they've built and that's not what they have to do, but they're going to do their best effort for Developer Standard and Professional Direct. So that is an advantage for paying for support. Now, in terms of response times, when you open up a ticket, you can say the severity of your ticket, and that's going to determine how fast they respond if you need the response. So if there's a ticket and you say that it has minimal business impact, so maybe it's like general questions or something, that's going to be considered a severity C. And for Developer and Standard, they're going to respond within 8 hours or less. For Professional Direct, you're going to get that in 4 hours or less. So again, that's just general questions. Now, if you have something that it's going to have a moderate business impact, then the time is going to be a lot faster. They call that severity B. So it's going to be less than 4 hours. And then for Professional Direct, it's going to be less than 2 hours. And so this would be if your production system was compromised, but it's not taking your business down. Now, if you have a critical business impact, that means your web app is 100% down and you are losing money by the minute. You open up a ticket called Critical Business Impact, which is severity C. Actually, it should be severity A. It's just a spelling mistake there. But they would respond within an hour or less. So what I find is that there's even though they say an hour or less, it's not always the case, but that's generally how fast they're going to respond. Now, for other services, you get Azure Advisor, the health status, the community support, and Azure documentation in all these support plans. The only reason we're mentioning this here, and they mention it on their support page, but they're just trying to say, hey, just be aware that you have these additional support tools that you can use at any given time that are self-serve, so the community support and the Azure documents. Now, if you need some general guidance on your architecture, you're going to get that with Developer and Standard, so you can definitely ask questions there. If you are using Professional Direct, you actually get access to a team, and in that team, there's a pool of people that you may get when you talk to them, where they'll give you a guidance, and they call those operational support and proactive guidance by ProDirect delivery managers. So Professional Direct is called ProDirect, and so they have delivery managers. I don't know if that means that they're developers, but the point is that they're going to put some extra effort to help you there. And then also you can actually access webinars led by Azure engineers. So that's really cool as well if you pay for the Professional Direct. So just going through all the support plans here for the pricing. So Basic is free, and when you sign up, if you don't choose the plan, you are using Basic. And then for Developer, it's $29 per month USD. For Standard, it's $100 USD per month. And for Professional Direct, it's $1,000 USD per month. So there you go. That is the Azure support plans. So I just wanted to show you how to get to this support plan page in case you want to investigate a bit further. But pretty much my graphic sums up everything that is included in the support plans. So if you want to find this, you just go to Azure, just type into Google Azure support plans, and you should be able to make your way here. You'll notice we have the 4 plans, and then there's enterprise support. And if we go here, there's more information on this. But again, you'll have to call support to find out the actual price and offerings there. But yeah, just take a look here and see if there's anything I missed, but I'm pretty sure I have everything you need in the main graphic from the slide prior.